Hello dear friends, today we are going to do Unit 3, Section 3, The Refugees. This is the answer key for you from the book Glitter. Let's see the answers. Okay, so Section 3, The Refugees, answer orally. The old man was very hungry and starving. Therefore, he ran his tongue carefully around the little bowl to eat the bits and pieces of noodles left in it. Next exercise, multiple choice questions. For first one is part A, for second one is part B, for third one is part D. Next exercise, read and answer. First one, the refugees did not see any signs of a new city because they were too near to death. Second one, the rickshaw pullers resented the refugees because they were desperately trying to earn their living. The refugees who took to pulling rickshaws had done the job for very small fares, and it left the regular rickshaw pullers of the city with less earnings. Next, third one, the old man started to feed his grandson with a bowl of noodles. Now here, answer 4. There are two columns, column A and column B. The city was full of refugees. The man bought the noodles for his grandson. The vendor couldn't give the bowl free of cost because he was very poor. The old man saved the coin to buy seeds. Next exercise, think and answer. First one, when the passers-by saw the tired and starving old man, he thought that if his father had been alive, he would have given him the silver coin which he had earned that day. His pity for the plight of the old man made him give a silver coin along with another copper penny to the old man. Answer 2. When the city dweller noticed more refugees, they said, "Will there never be an end to them?" They said so because they starved to feed them. Answer 3. He wanted to buy seed and cultivated his land. He wanted to do so because his grandson and the future generation would not starve if their land had been cultivated. Next exercise, reference to context. Part A, Aman said this to the old man. Part B, because he gave him a bit of silver and copper coin for food. Part C, he said this near a vendor's shop where the old man sat. Part D, next the old man orders noodles costing the bit of copper to feed his grandson. Next exercise, word quiz. Answer is part B, girdle. Next exercise, hot questions. For first one, part A, it refers to the fear of the city dwellers about a famine-like situation as a result of the large influx of refugees into their city who were starving and needed food to survive. Part B, it refers to the ill feeling of the city dwellers towards the endless multitude of refugees coming to their city. Second one, yes, it was wise as without seed there would be no crops, no food, and it would cause starvation. Next exercise, writing fun. Part A, of the people over there, my grandfather went to a nearby restaurant and bought rice and noodles for me. Though he was also hungry and weak as I had been, he fed me and went without his lunch that day. He wanted me to grow big and strong. Part B, this is actually a notice. Okay, this is actually a notice, so we should put it in a box first. Okay, first of all you have to write a name of the institute, St. Andrew's School. Then in the next line you have to write notice. You have to write all these titles in the middle of the page, on the middle of the page. Then in the next line you have to write literacy program inauguration. Then in the next line, from the next line you have to start writing the paragraph. The inauguration of the voluntary help to the literacy program will be held on 31st August 2024-25, whatever you want you can write, at 4 p.m. Students of class 6th, 7th and 8th may attend the program. If you would like to have any more information, you may contact. Then in the next line you have to sign. Sag George. Then in the next line you have to write your post secretary. Then from where you belong to, you have to write social work club. Okay, that's all. And next exercise. Next exercise, value corner. A wise person is not wise because of a single quality. He, she is wise because he, she learns from various experiences in life. He, she makes mistakes and learns from them. He, she also becomes wise by observing others and listening to good advice. Next exercise, project refugees of partition. First point, the partition of the subcontinent into two nations rendered millions of people refugees. Second, next point, the exodus of refugees from Sindh, Balochistan, Northwest Frontier Province, and Punjab to Delhi. Next point, communal rights and breakdown of law and order added to the miseries. Next point, hundreds died of fatigue, want of medical care, and hunger. Next point, administration unable to tackle challenges thrown by the massive migration. Next point, makeshift tents were set up in the open places and fields. Next, community kitchens started. Next point, donations of money, food, grains, medicines, and clothes were collected. Next point, free educational centers open. Then last point, voluntary educators, books and study materials collected. Next exercise, this is the last exercise, life skill. Part C, report to parents or a teacher. Teachers encourage students to discuss all the things with him, her, or with their parents without any hesitation. He, she should discuss the disadvantages of not communicating with their guardians, on teachers on time. That's all for this chapter. Thanks for watching. Keep watching and subscribe my channel. Please, please, please share it among your friends and comment in the box if you want any of the chapters answers from me. If any kind of help you want from me, please comment in the box. Okay, that's all. Goodbye.